They stop, get out of the vehicle, and then we take pursuit on foot toward the light. And security control, security 8, be advised, security okay, road. Security 8, 9, just drop it. I'm going, security 8, okay. You know, fence, you know, I'm coming up with different stuff. Security okay, and they're acknowledging every time I'm doing that. And then they're asking me questions. Exact location. We're coming up on it. They said, what's the vector? I said, I don't know what the vector. What's the direction? He says, I don't know what the direction is. It seems to move. And they said, oh, yeah. They go 10, 20 out there. They go, what do you mean? Move. You know, because they think it's a crash too. So it seems to move. And they said, explain. I said, I can't. He says, I don't have enough information. We stop the vehicle, can't go any farther, we're out, and we're walking. We're still doing the security checks. If you want to take it from there, because my throat is so dry.
All right, I mean, basically, I mean...
Oh, the electricity, all that was there. Okay, yeah. But when we deployed out that vehicle, that static electricity was there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But, I mean, to get a feel, I'm not really sure how you guys feel about this. It's pretty foggy and it's pretty wet and it's pretty icy. Do you guys want to try to go down the trail and get an idea of what we were going through?
Yeah.
You know what? You see how fast this has happened? You see how fast this
So we'll go more into what we were dealing with in the woods. But
going.
think about this, guys. As a human being right now, if you were here, you're on duty, you see something strange.
You're doing a packet.
Okay, but you wouldn't, would you call it in if it was a lighthouse? Can you see the lighthouse?
I'm going to tell you right now, when I got down there, if he was pulling my leg,
You'd have wrapped him up.
this guy's going to go to jail.
Well, would you call it? Would you call
That
it
ain't
in?
gonna work.
Would you call it in if it was a lighthouse or a
I had my
helicopter?
eggs up there.
I don't think so.
No, but I'm just saying. And then when we took off going down, the command believed that something bad was going on, but based on evidence from radar contact, what we were reporting, and everything else.
Yeah.
And as an officer, do you think they'd take the chance of sending us off base?
Oh, we had to get permission from the lieutenant, shift commander.
Right.
He had to okay it. Okay, it's just not.
So
at
do you
our
think
level.
he would send us off base if we weren't describing something that was really unexplainable? We didn't know what it was, and there was something going on that was wrong. And I said earlier that we did violate the rules, and what I just mean by that is really kind of should have been called in and let the local. But it was the way we were describing it, the radar contact. They felt that
PCs.
we should head out.
Yeah,
and we
sure.
did. And then even when you get down to the road, I think everybody stopped down there. Did you see the lighthouse?
Oh, we didn't have to call it PCs, by the way, if it's aircraft crash. You know that.
Huh?
Oh, doesn't apply.
Right. But did you see the
I'm in
lighthouse?
charge.
I mean, so that's what I'm going with. There was no lighthouse up here.
No.
There was no lighthouse at the edge of the woods.
No.
And when you go into the woods, you'll see that you can't see the lighthouse until you get into the field. So what we were chasing wasn't the lighthouse. And it wasn't a
Absolutely.
helicopter flying overhead with the space capsule.
We've never even seen the lighthouse down in this area. Okay, you can't see it. Okay, that's not a fact. Besides, that's really ridiculous. I'll tell you what we do is take our security guys out on the first night, and we take them around the flight line while we're doing a perimeter lighting check, which ones are out and stuff like that. And, by the way, that's Orford Nest, or, we tell them, watch it every 6 seconds. Blink, blink, shit. Okay, there's another control tower over there. There's something part of the runway with blue lights on. You tell them what it is. You show them where all the gates are. I mean, that's what you do. It's called orientation.
Yeah. Obviously.
But I mean, we were dealing with something that was unexplainable at that point, even. And the command felt we should go out and check it out, and that's what we were doing. So, I mean, there's none of this screwing around, horsing around, not knowing, as far as it could have been a helicopter, or whatever, anything else. And we seriously went in there hard, fast, and went towards it. Okay, and we can get into the forest a little bit more. But there was something out there we didn't know what it was.
Were they still seeing it on radar?
No, they lost contact.
They said it went down and they lost it.
Over Woodbridge
Oh, because
somewhere.
it's under the night. Yeah.
And the report was Eastern radar, guys. So I'm not sure exactly how that falls into the defense significance of the UK, but it was Eastern radar that they said verified that something disappeared.
Clarify that.
What's that?
Eastern radar.
Eastern radar
Yes.
is concerned with controlling aircraft from point A to point B or direct to airfields. They had the radar air pictures sent from RAF Neater's Head, which was a sector operations and control centre and responsible for identifying all the aircraft in the sky.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Now,
Love
before we
experts.
head down, and we'll let you guys turn around and head down. There was questions we asked if we wanted to. Is there any questions you guys have up here?
Yeah, quickly.
Anything you want to ask? Okay. All right. Thanks.
Other than the fact that we believe you, well, most of us do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Right.
Oh, this here.
We believe it. Wouldn't be here otherwise.
It's real, believe me. We're running off base at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And it's something else that I just want to bring up here. I'm sure a lot of you've come out here, okay, and you've been out here before. I don't know how many have come up here and tried to get a feel what we were dealing with, but this is real, guys. I mean, think about it. Would we have gone out there to chase a lighthouse or a helicopter? Would we have gone out there? Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to get at. So I'm not trying to speculate now whether it's aliens or whatever, but I can just tell you we had a real thing going down. And
I only had 14 cops. How many LED do you have on the site?
There's 3 of us.
Only 3. And I tell you what, there were 2 ARC teams, armored response teams that were up here guarding these aircraft in Charlie and Delta area. And they had the entry control points. And I didn't have enough forces to. That's why I'm using law enforcement, by the way. I didn't have enough forces for the correct deployment. I grabbed 1 security guy and John because he was available. And he was, I'll tell you right now, I wanted Stefan. Stefan says, no way, I'm going, buddy. He wouldn't. I outrank him. He wouldn't listen to me. Oh, this ain't good, And I says, and John says, I'm going with you. I went, okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, but he's the right size to take with you.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. She had other situations with John, and John's a reliable security force member, great law enforcement patrolman. I mean, I can't say enough nice things about John. So,
go on, force yourself.
no, really.
But anyway, that's one of the reasons why about 3 months ago we thought maybe it'd be a good idea to come out here and let people really see for themselves.
Yeah.
Because you get fed a lot of stuff, and I mean, you get. Well, I figured it. I didn't see it's the bloody lighthouse, okay? And now at Christmas time, now that they really realize, I think they really did realize that when you got out here, you were going to see a wooden lighthouse. So now we're going to come up with a capsule hanging from a helicopter.
That capsule set
the
out
rule
front of
is
the 67, by the way. It's the ornament.
volunteer.
Right,
That's what it
yeah,
was.
don't volunteer.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is we're not trying to tell you tonight it's alien or what it was. We're just telling you this is what we were dealing with out here.
This is what
And
we
we went
saw.
down to
All right,
find out
let's
what
do
it
it
was.
this way.
Yeah.
We're just the patrolmen, okay? And we're going to report the facts. You're our commanding officers, okay? And I want you guys to make the call.
That's what it was.
That's what you do.
Yeah,
That's what you got to do, because we're just reporting what we see.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Sure.
Were the runway lights broken?
No.
That's completely fixed.
No, there might be one.
I don't.
broke,
That I don't think we can say for sure what was damaged on the runway or not. But we didn't have any activity.
I
with
did a
it.
lighting check earlier,
Yeah.
and they
That's what you said you would check
flicked
stuff
the
like
runway lights on, and I didn't report them because I wrote those down in my logbook.
Yeah.
And the only ones I wrote was number 17, the number 38, number 48. That's the only ones. Those perimeter lights. I know which ones were broke that night. I wrote down. And then the runway lights, there was none, or I would have had to report them. And
If I was your commanding officer
Yes.
and you asked me the question, I would say, find out what's going on.
Right. But would you send me out there
Yes.
if you didn't have confidence in what I was telling you and you could
Yes.
tell it wasn't right?
Go out and find out
Right,
what's going on.
that's what we're trying to get you to understand,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
the next time you read it was a lighthouse or a capsule flying around,
Or a police car in the
or a police car, a police car driving
That's all
around.
been
yeah.
discredited by Colonel Holt anyway.
Well, yeah, it has been, but now you get a feel for what we were doing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time,
Right.
I would
so
say find out what's
we weren't
going
scared.
on.
We weren't scared. We weren't upset. You know what? This
Yeah.
is business as usual. We probably have dead bodies out there. That could happen.
Yeah.
You might have a plane that's dug in the ground 25 feet.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, this is the way it goes.
Yeah.
You know, it's just business as usual.
any other questions?
Yeah, you said you felt static.
Yeah.
What sort of effect did that have on your body? Did it?
Back of my hair felt like it was rising up. I felt a weird tingly feeling on my up in my hair, back on my shoulders.
Did you all feel that?
Bud felt it and I felt it.
Like
That's
in
why we
the-
Well,
came
you guys
back.
felt it sooner when you got
We
out.
felt it right there at the end of the row.
Yeah.
Like real high tension.
Yes, very much. And as soon as I opened the door, it hit it. So we didn't feel it in the car, but as soon as that door went open, I got out. It was time to
Yeah.
get the hell out of there. I'm just being
But
honest.
that's not the sort of thing you would experience in a forest, is it? Or not like edge of a base.
Definitely not.
It's a very uncommon.
It's a very uncommon thing that I can't tell you what the source was,
Now,
but there was something there.
you could say the argument that it was adrenaline or something. Okay, maybe you got the hair on the back of your neck for that.
Yeah, but
This
you'd have
was
felt
not that.
in-
This is face, this is hair, this is
Yeah,
clothes.
but you'd have felt that inside the vehicle as well, though, wouldn't you?
No,
This is something you
didn't.
could feel.
I didn't feel it inside the vehicle.
No, because of the cage effect.
But I'm saying if it was emotional, you'd have got inside
Right.
the vehicle as well.
Well,
No,
yeah.
we
Yeah,
did not.
yeah.
We did not. I wouldn't say panic, but we
There's no
did not
reason for
really
it growing.
get. We did not really get concerned until the door opened, and you looked into it, and you got a closer look, and the feeling you got. It was time to go.
Oh my God.
So,
So what you're saying that this thing actually had a door open?
no, we opened the door on the. I
door-
opened
the
the door
door
on the
there.
truck. Okay. Now what we're going to do then? We'll go back down
okay.
the road, make a right, and it's a decent ways down. We're not going to try to cut through the
Real
center.
careful.
Okay.
There's a logging road down there. You'll see where it is, and we can walk down to the road.
Well, do you guys want to come through to the front? You can lead us.
Sure, we can do that.
You will be our leaders.
Oh boy.
Come on, you come through to the front. Okay, can you make space for John and Jim to come through?
Again, we'll talk.